tell me about this then. You're talking about these people that were successful, leaders, owners. They have to-do lists, right?
You got to make a to-do list every single day, because what you schedule will get done. Only what you schedule will get done. Every single day, make a to-do list.
And that has to go on some kind of calendar?
You have to have a day timer.
Okay.
You have to have a scheduler, and you have to have a to-do list. If you do not have a to-do list, and you do not have a day planner, you will fail, and it will be your fault.
Perfect. Details matter. We got to focus on them.
You got to do it.
This is the bonus one.
Bonus.
Number 12.
Here we go.
Fire those who you cannot inspire.
Oh, man.
Just you got to do it.
Ooh.
Now, Clay, we've seen and we've talked about it a little bit. People don't like kicking those people off the bus. Mm-hmm. They don't like doing what's uncomfortable because they're pleasers. They care. But this is important, right?
Well, it's hard because, like, everybody's somebody's mom. Mm-hmm. Everybody's somebody's daughter. Everybody's somebody's dad, son. And you never want to fire somebody, right? I mean, unless you're a sick freak, you don't want to just fire somebody and make it where their kids are financially challenged, right? I mean, you don't want to put anybody's kids in a bad situation, or I mean, everybody knows somebody who's got, like my dad's dealing with cancer. I bet you if you're watching this, you know somebody struggling with cancer, right, or who's battling illness. You never want to fire somebody battling illness, or right, who's dealing with a personal situation, mm-hmm, but find me a human that's not somebody's dad, mother, son, daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're all humans.
Yeah.
So the issue is, you got to get past that part.
Yeah.
You have to say, I'm not choosing to fire you. You're choosing to fire you. I've laid out my expectations, and you're choosing to lose your job if you choose not to do this.
Well, Vince Lombardi actually had a quote that kind of supports that, a little notable quotable.
Vince Lombardi, NFL coaching great.
Mm-hmm. He said, if you aren't fired with enthusiasm, you will be fired with enthusiasm. He lays it out there for you. It's one of your E's, the energy. You choose if you're going to keep working there or not.
I'm just a big guy that, like, you have to be viral with your company.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk, who
mm-hmm,
started Tesla Motors,
mm-hmm,
SpaceX, PayPal. If you get a chance to watch anything he's ever written or read, or watch anything he's ever recorded on video, or anything he's ever said or written, he's all about, like, if you're not a top performer, mm-hmm, like to work for him, it's like working for an elite military organization.
Right.
If you're working for him, it's like you're working in special forces.
And he prides himself on that.
Yeah. And so if you're not going to deliver, you got to get out of here.
Right.
That's how it is.
The reason we made this a separate point, we've touched on it, but this is huge. There's so many businesses you've talked about cannot begin thriving at that next level because of the people that they have in their business on their bus. But tell me this, when do you know for sure that it's time for that person to leave? Well,
if you're candid and you tell people where they stand on that, mm-hmm, A, B, and C area, on those 4 E's, mm-hmm, energy, energize, execute, and edge. If people know where they stand on those 4 E's, mm-hmm, A, B, or C rating, then what you do is they shouldn't be surprised. Mm-hmm. So I like to tell people 3 times, mm-hmm, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to do this. Mm-hmm. Hey, we've talked about this twice now. If you do it again, it kind of lets me know you don't care. So let's go ahead and make that change, or we're going to have to make that permanent change.
Nobody's caught off guard by this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the exact words you use? If we have to get to that point, what do we say?
I'm kind of ridiculous, so I might say something different. But what I would say would be this. Caleb, we've talked. Mm-hmm. You know where you stand. I think I gave you a C rating on your last performance review.
It hurt.
For time management, I gave you a C.
Mm-hmm.
For sales, I gave you a C. For your overall energy, I gave you a C. Your edge, I gave you a C. Your energize ability, I gave you a C. Mm-hmm. And your ability to execute, I gave you a C. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, there's probably something out there on the planet that you're better suited for, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But I want to help you find that new job. So if you'll go ahead and take the next 8 hours of your job, I'll keep paying you. And I want you to pursue those next 8 hours to find another job. And you have exactly 1 week to find that job, because if not, I'm not going to pay you next week, and you won't have a job. But if you'll find a job, I'll be glad to help you bridge that gap. But we need to help you find something you can be successful at.
Those are the words you say.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone through the step-by-step, the bonus, the 12 principles that you need to apply to have the winning team. We talked about casting the vision, the importance of details. We laid it all out there. And now, tell me if I'm wrong, it's just a matter of choosing to follow it and doing it, right?
Yeah, and I think this is one of these episodes that you could watch this a lot.
Yes.
You might want to watch this over and over, mm-hmm, until you really get it down there. And I would encourage you to use the Thrive app and to schedule these the creation of these certain tasks. I mean, you're going to have to, there's a lot of specific things you have to do, and I would go ahead and use your Thrive app to schedule a time to do it, because if you don't schedule it, it's not going to happen. We really need to appoint a time to do these things, because there's a lot of specific tasks that need to be done to turn these big goals of yours into the small action steps needed to have big success.
That's what you got to do, is thrive.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.